Hello, I'm Dr. Chris, and today I want to tell you that you have the capacity to be healthy. Now, in chiropractic, we have a term called the innate intelligence. This word describes an indescribable energy that runs your body so that you don't have to think about the things like breathing, digesting, your heartbeat, which muscles to contract and relax when you're walking. All that stuff happens automatically. That's the innate intelligence. And the innate intelligence, this inner wisdom, it has all the tools that it needs to run your body. And its main objective is to maintain balance. And that balance, or what we call the ideal biological set point, is what it wants to return to. So for example, let's talk about hydration. So let's say the ideal point for water or hydration in the body is 10 liters. That's this point right here. And you have it's a warm day and you sweat and you lose 2 liters. And so now you go down to 8. You then immediately get the urge to drink. You start to feel thirsty. Then if you do drink the water, your body goes back up to the 10 liters and the balance is restored and everything is good. Now, if you went above the line, your kidneys would filter out the extra and bring you back down to the set point. And if you go below it, you get the urge to drink to go back up to it. And that's the cycle that happens to keep your body in that nice balance. Now, as long as you're below the line, your bodies will give you signals to drink. Now, at first, it's real subtle. It's like a dry mouth or dry lips. But if this progresses, it may lead to, say, a headache. And as it goes further down the line, maybe irritability, maybe anxiety, maybe muscle spasms, even potentially heart rhythms, and of course, if it goes long enough, it could be fatal. Now, you'd have to stop drinking now and not drink another drop for 3 days for that to happen. But in reality, there's a low level of dehydration that people experience over months, even years, and you might not even realize, because you've been dehydrated so long, you might not even realize that those symptoms are linked to the dehydration. It's not even the cause. So even doctors don't know. Many times people come to me after they've been treated by several doctors, sometimes 5 or 6 different doctors, for issues like headaches and anxiety and heart rhythms and muscle spasms and muscle cramps. And these are things that they've dealt with for years and they've had no success. And they finally get relief with us. And now I don't have some magical solution. It's just that I focus on the balance. And we're not here to talk about water and hydration. It's just an example to show you how simple sometimes it can be. And sometimes it really is just that simple. You just need to increase the balance in one area and the body begins to normalize. We don't always have to chase symptoms, but we always have to make balance in the body so that innate intelligence can do its job. Now, at this point, at this balance point, the body has all it needs. The innate intelligence has all it needs to run the system. And so there's no stress. As it goes below that line, the stress increases and the symptoms are not far to follow. So I know it seems complicated because there's hundreds of areas that need to be balanced for the body to run properly. And at the same time, we're often overwhelmed with like advertisements that make it seem like drugs and supplements and foods and life hacks are what we need to create balance. And the reality is there's really only 5 areas to focus on. Now, clinically, we've come up with those 5 areas. We've determined that those 5 areas are this. That 1, it's structural balance in the spine. Number 2, muscular balance. Number 3, nutritional balance. 4, emotional balance or stress balance. And number 5, the absence of toxins. Now, there's no balance of toxins because the balance point is 0. Okay. And you may say, oh my God, that's huge. And that's okay. You're not supposed to know how to create balance. That's my job to know and to guide you. And it's my job to determine what areas are out of balance and educate you on the process to recover your ideal. Now, you may be doing some of the things that I suggest, but there is an order and there is timing. And there's some actions that are more important than others. So knowing the timing is what we call the art of healthcare. And that's what I'm an expert at. Now, everyone is starting at a different point, and levels of health and each individual issue is going to act uniquely. But the process is not linear. It's more like a wheel. And some people may have more of a physical cause, others may have more of a nutritional, some may have more stress related, but some may have to work harder than others. But regardless of your age or your current health, everyone, I mean everyone, can benefit from being in balance. And everyone has the ability to heal. And we all have this innate intelligence. We all respond when the intention is to create balance. So I would love you to have more details on the 5 categories. And I ask you to simply go to my website. It's www.drstorti.com. And simply go to the Knowledge tab and watch the 5 Paths to Health video. In that, I'll talk more about these 5 areas. And feel free to watch the other videos. And of course, there's a link to our YouTube site. So I'm Dr. Chris. Have a fantastic day.